So I want to jump on quick, like a couple of minutes. I'm looking at the timer. I see it. All right, so here's the deal, dude. Let me ask you, right? This is going to be a really important little video for you to watch, but let me ask you, do you ever get into overwhelm? Do you ever get into overload? Do you ever get into just like so many thoughts and feelings and just the need to like figure it all out, like analysis paralysis, just there's too much. There's just too much at once. And then you start getting anxious. You start getting like freaked out. Like not necessarily panic attack, but like move in that direction, like everything. You're not clear. You don't know what to do next. You're uncertain of yourself. Like there's all these thoughts and feelings and memories and everything is just twisting up and it's running so fast. And then to get back power, to get back control, you get disrespectful. Like you gotta dominate the moment. You gotta like yell, you gotta scream, you gotta throw stuff, you gotta slam things. That's not what you really want to do, but you don't know what else to do. You ever notice that pattern? Right? That sequence, that O, that A, that D. Well, I'm gonna give you the secret right now for why that happens. Is go back to before the overwhelm, before the overload. What happened? Right? There's that big letter R, spells road. Something, leads to overwhelm, leads to anxiety, leads to disrespectful behavior, leads to a need to dominate. To get back that power you feel you've lost. So what is that R? And once I tell you, you're going to be like, damn, that makes sense. I hadn't thought of it like that, but that's exactly it. And this is true for kids. This is true for adults. This is true for men. This is true for women. Like, I had this realization a couple days ago, and I'm like, damn, that is like tight. That's like so solid. And what it is rejection. Is the idea that what you want to give, what you want to offer, what you have to say, who you are, what you think, what you feel, what you dream, what you desire, your hopes, your goals, somebody rejected that. Somebody, they pushed back. They ignored it. They discounted it. And all of a sudden, their rejection gets you into your own head, gets you into your own space, and that's where you have the seed of overwhelm. That's where you go into that pattern of just like, oh my gosh, I thought I was in the right, and I offered this thing, and they rejected me, they rebuked me, they ignored me, they treated me in a way other than I thought, what I deserve, what I intend. That's where that overwhelm is born. Look at anybody who's struggling mentally and emotionally. They're missing acceptance. That's the antidote to rejection, is acceptance. But the thing is, in the moment, we could figure that out, we could understand it intellectually, but if you don't carry the acceptance deep inside your soul, deep inside your very being, then it's not going to matter. Anybody outside of you could say whatever they want to say to support you, to encourage you, but you're never going to accept it because you know the real truth. You're rejecting yourself. So how do we get that acceptance? We need a map. You need a massive action plan. You need the right tools. You need the right strategies, but you got to go to the source. Like existential stuff, like go deep. Like, do you really feel you have a right to exist and you're a gift to the world? Not in an egocentric, Kim Kardashian's ex-husband. Not that sense of I'm a gift to the world. You all should be, you should be begging to kiss my feet. Not that gift to the world, but like a genuine sense, like I'm here to serve and I'm here to light up the world and I'm here to be a piece of this amazing creation that we live in. And I'm here to offer one big happy. I'm here to offer and create. And if you're not that place inside, if you're not centered, if you're not rectified, if you're not aligned, and I'm not talking spiritual, get right with your Savior type deal. You got to be right with you. And if you have that existential, I don't know, man, something wrong with me, then nothing on the outside is ever going to plug that hole. So you need a map. And it's not enough to just be interested in getting this resolved. Because this pattern, this road, R-O-A-D, rejection, overwhelm, anxiety, disrespect, this road process, it's going to keep happening and keep happening and keep happening. And you can solve it in one situation, it's going to show up in another. Until you get integrated, until you get solid in your own heart, in your own mind, until they link together, you're going to keep spinning your wheels, you're going to keep tilting at windmills, you're going to keep getting upset about stuff. And you're going to suffer for it. And that suffering can push you into very bad places. I know, I've been there. On the edge of, should I continue to live or not? You don't have to stay there. So I need you to do something. I need you to get invested. Invested in solving this problem. Not be interested in it, and I'll watch some TikTok, and I'll watch some trivia, I'll look on Facebook, I'll look on YouTube, I'll listen to a podcast, because that's superficial. Right? I have a client right now, and when we started working together, his 6-year-old was in not a good place. Saying things at school, psychiatrists involved, they want to medicate him, all these things. And he came to me and he's in a panic and he's so worried and he's so scared and he's so unsure. And I'm just, can we save this? Can we turn this? Can we? I got a message today. It's been 2 weeks now, the same message. My son is amazing. He's doing so well. I'm so proud of him. So I told Dad when he signed up with me, when he invested with me, I told him, I'll be your certainty because I got this. What your son's going through is an easy pattern. But are you sure of it? I said, dude, I'll be your certainty. You be his certainty and we got this. We're not even 3 months into this. And now it's like, okay, my wife needs support. All right, next on the list. Let's go. So if you want to interrupt it, if you're willing to invest in getting a result, getting a solution, making an actual change in your life, getting out of hell and this pattern of feeling all these things, overwhelm, anxiety, overload, being unsure, being scared, being worried, if you want to get off the road, you want to get the right map, then we need to talk. Because this is what I do for decades. I'm good. And I don't say that with hubris. I say that with, I've got people I help. So get out of that road. Get off that bad road. Let's get you on a better one. Let's get you the right map. I got a 3-step process we can take you through that can transform your life quickly, easily. It doesn't take years. Typically 90 days, sometimes 30 days. Sometimes one conversation is all it takes. So let's grab 15, 20 minutes. Let's do a roadmap call. Let's see where you are, what's going on, what's getting in the way, and let's see what needs to happen to get rid of those obstacles. Let's bring acceptance inside your heart, inside your mind. Carry that existential home with you everywhere. Nobody can reject you. They can only reject the things you offer. And really all you're offering them is an opportunity to make things better. So they reject you, they're not rejecting you. They're rejecting themselves. You just got to get yourself out of that equation. So don't waste time. Invest a few minutes. Let's talk and let's figure out where you're struggling. You make it a fantastic day. And I'll see you when I see you.